They say the holy water's watered down, and this town's lost its faith. Our colors will fade eventually, so if our time is running out, day after day, we'll make the mundane a masterpiece. Oh my, oh my love. I take one look at you, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down till we're dead and buried, on the edge of your knife, staying drunk on the ride. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so wild of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground of your sanctuary. Shatter me with your touch, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found hopeless hallelujah on this side of heaven's gate. Oh my life, how do ya breathe and take my breath away? At your altar I will pray, you're the sculptor, I'm the clay. Oh my, it's something so wild of the ordinary.
You look beautiful.
I'm trying so hard not to cry.
You're doing great. Hello, cute.
I needed this so bad. So bad. I needed it so bad.
You look so great.
You're
This is
sure?
nothing that I imagined. This is so
Really?
good.
I feel so much better now that I'm with you. I was so nervous.
You're doing so great.
Are you nervous?
Very.
Are you excited?
Very.
Does my hair look okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's not in my face too much.
You look awesome.
Your eyes look pretty.
Thank
You're
you.
very blue when you cry.
I may be sobbing a little.
I feel so much better now. I needed to see it.
How'd it go? Had fun? Good.
Yes. I'm ready now.
Me too. Okay, I'll try to blot my face a little bit though. But you look incredible.
Thank you. You do too.
I like your earrings.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm running a little bit behind, but that's
It's
okay.
okay. There's always something on a wedding day, right?
Honestly, I don't care now that I'm with you. Seriously, that's all I needed.
Okay. We're getting married.
Do you love my dress? Did you
I
see
do.
the back?
Here.
I have to see the back.
Can I spin you around?
Yeah.
And the dance moves.
I can't wait. You gonna do a spin?
2 or 3 years gone. Next thing you know, you weren't really trying. Next thing you know, there's a test on the counter. Next thing you know, she's standing there crying, nodding her head yes. You're half excited, half scared to death. Cause next thing you know, you're wearing scrubs and a funny white hat, and the doctor saying, how you doing there, Dad? And nobody's ever called you that, and you take the drive home slow. Next thing you know, it's first steps, first dates, first car. It's 11:01, wondering where they are. Saying that a USC's too far. It's amazing how fast 17 years go. Next thing you know, next thing you know, next thing you know, you get to know your wife again, and you're more in love than you've ever been. With a lot of years of remember wins, and still some down the road. Cause next thing you know, you got a yard full of your kids' kids, and you take them to church, teach them to fish, and you tell them stories every chance you get about how fast this life down here can go. Next thing you know, next thing you know,
who stands with and presents this beautiful young woman to be joined together in marriage to Steven?
Her mother and I.
Thank you. Please be seated. We'll get you centered here. I hope that now your nerves have calmed down just a little bit. Now you're with each other. I will gently guide us through the rest of this beautiful wedding ceremony. What a life! Just a few years ago, the two of you were ordering Happy Meals, and now you're ordering a wedding cake. You know, you meet thousands of people, and none of them really touches you. And then you meet one person, one very special person, and your life changes forever for the better. Only a few years ago, the two of you didn't even know the other existed. And now, today, you're hopelessly in love and ready to publicly proclaim and share your commitment to love each other for the rest of your lives. So how exactly did this relationship begin? When we consider that there are over 2 trillion galaxies in the known universe, about 100 billion stars in the Milky Way, we know of at least 9 planets in our solar system, our home Earth with 7 continents, and about 8 billion people living here, it's pretty amazing the two of you ever met. How did this happen? For those who don't know, they first met through the latest human compatibility technology, also known as Hinge, in October of 2020. This means that they have known each other for over 4 years, or 53 months, or 1,600 days, or 38,000 hours, or 2.2 million minutes. But most impressive of all, for almost 500 million shared heartbeats. Today, what started out as a relationship between friends has progressed into a loving relationship, and that is what has brought us here today to witness their union as husband and wife. Remember this, it's so great to find that one special person that you want to annoy for the rest of your life. Now, realizing that the two of you will probably not hear much of all of what I say, I will ask you instead to remember how you're feeling. What happened in the past to bring you here today? Well, I did a little ancestral math and I realized some interesting facts. For you to be created and born, you needed at least 4 parents, 8 grandparents, 16 great-grandparents, and so on. This means that for us to be here today, you needed from your previous 10 generations about 6,100 ancestors over the past 30 years. Think for a moment how much love and happiness and how many love stories your being here today represents. So you see, it isn't an accident that we're here. Rather, your marriage has been a long time coming. Mikayla and Steven, while today is special for you as the day you wed, it is also a celebration for your family and friends to see your love in bloom and to participate and witness the union of 2 people so delightfully suited to each other. However, I suspect they are also looking forward to having a rather brief ceremony, enjoying this beautiful setting, followed by a round of drinks, a fine meal, and dancing to some great music. Let me remind you of this. There are no perfect husbands and no perfect wives. But if you each keep believing in each other, there will be plenty of perfect moments in your marriage. I'm reminded by the two of you of these words from this wonderful author, Dr. Seuss. I'm excited to think of the places we will go and the adventures we will have along the way. Mikayla and Steven have asked you, those special and important to them, to witness and celebrate their wedding. Today, as we create this marriage, we also create a new bond and a new sense of family, one that will undoubtedly include each of you. Your friendship, support, and love will always be appreciated. They welcome and thank you for sharing their wedding celebration with them. Today, I will ask God's blessings not only on Mikayla and Steven, but also on all the other marriages and relationships represented today. They have also asked that we take a moment to honor the memory of those loved ones who could be with us today only in spirit. We may not see them, but I suggest they are clearly rejoicing. It is also important to recognize the wedding party and let you know how pleased and thankful Mikayla and Steven are that you are standing with them today. For their readings from 1 Corinthians 13, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. And from John 13, I give you a new commandment, that you love one another, just as I have loved you. You should also love one another. This commandment is not about what we believe, but how we live. It is a joy for me to be here today, gathered with the two of you, and surrounded by your family and friends. It is one of the privileges of my position that I am honored to be a part of celebrations like this. And I thank the two of you for asking me. I hope our world will forever be a better place because the two of you fell in love and married. This is the time when I'm supposed to impart some wisdom or some great learned experience on the two of you to help guide you in your future married lives. Well, I tried to find some words of wisdom on marriage and just the right thing to say to the two of you. So I went to the source of all knowledge, Google. Not finding something clearly relevant, I thought about our conversations, and I offer you this. First, my message will be mercifully short, but I hope its impact will be forever. Knowing you two, like myself, studied anatomy and physiology, and that you now work in physical therapy, I offer you 4 questions. Do you know why, when you were born, you were given 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, and 2 ears, but only 1 heart? The reason is you're supposed to find the second heart, which you both did. Did you ever stop and think why it is important for humans to hug? We generally like to live a balanced life. However, we are born with only 1 heart, and it's on our left side. When you hug together, you both gain a heart on your right, thereby helping to complete and bring balance to your beings. Question: what is the only muscle in your body that is attached at only one end? It's your tongue, which allows you to say the words, I love you. And finally, why do we as humans generally close our eyes when we kiss? It's because the most beautiful things in life are often not seen, but rather felt by our hearts. In celebration of this, I will invite the two of you to kiss near the end of this ceremony. Always remember, one of the most amazing gifts in life is to find someone who knows all your flaws, differences, and mistakes, and still loves everything about you. Today, I offer you a gift and a new tradition. I hope you will adopt it into your marriage. It is called do-over. Mikayla and Steven, I suspect you, as I did in my own marriage, will make some mistakes. This tradition of do-over gives you both the gift and opportunity to forget, forgive, thereby inviting your spouse to do it over. I charge you both to always remember, now how busy your days may be, make time for each other. Hold hands, unwind, surprise each other with every little chance every day to show how grateful you are to be married. The ultimate test of a good marriage is to disagree, but to hold hands. If you have children, don't worry that they never listen to you. Worry instead that they are always watching you. Don't ask the Lord to make your marriage easier. Ask Him instead to make the two of you stronger in your trust and relationship. Marriage is a daily creation, not a packaged product. Marriage is often like a child who needs to be picked up and hugged and given personal attention. Treat your spouse like you treat your smartphone. Stare at it, touch them often, and make your spouse the most important things in your lives. Your spouse will remember the moments you made them feel loved more than the times you said, "I love you." You don't know the road ahead, but you have committed your life to a way. Let me offer you a couple of thoughts on that way. Love is not a matter of counting the years, it is a matter of making the years count. A great marriage, it comes when silence between two people is comfortable. Marriage doesn't make you happy, you make marriage happy. The key to a successful marriage is not finding the right person, it's loving the person you found. Marriage means that someone understands where you've been, knows you where you want to go, and accepts you for who you are. The success of marriage is not to think alike, but to think together. It's getting over disappointments and hurts. It's knowing that these are present in all relationships. It's the realization there is no one in the world you'd rather be with than the one that you're about to marry. It's thinking of new things to do together. It's growing old together. Remember, marriage is being in love for the rest of your lives. Most importantly, each day, be sure to hold each other and fall in love again and again and again. In closing, I offer you this thought. Congratulations on your promotion from when will the two of you marry to this new one. When are you going to have babies? Let's get the wedding rings. Mikayla and Steven, please hold and look at each other's hands, which will soon be encircled by your wedding rings, as we share this verse. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you. These are the hands of your spouse, holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you throughout the years, and with the slightest touch, will hold and comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will wipe countless times the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will comfort you when you are sick or console you when you are grieving. These are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for you, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness and love with just a touch. And finally, these are the hands that are joining yours in marriage this day. Just right here. There's an old tradition in weddings called the warming of the rings. And in that tradition, the rings were passed to every guest that came to the wedding. You would be invited to take the rings, hold them in the palm of your hand, and offer up a silent wish, hope, thought, or prayer for the couple. Not wanting to be out here for 6 hours, while the rings get passed around to everybody, I will simply go up and down the aisle. When they come near your row, if you'd like to offer up a silent wish, hope, thought, or prayer for this wonderful couple, please feel free to do so. Sneak in here. For thousands of years, men and women have exchanged rings as a token of their love. Let these rings be signs that your love has a past, a present, and a future. Steven, if you will take the small ring and place it on her finger. And while holding her hand, repeat after me. Mikayla, this ring means
Mikayla, this ring means
I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Mikayla, if you'll take his ring, slip it on his finger. And while holding his hand, repeat after me. Steven, this ring means
Steven, this ring means
I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Now go back to all four hands. We now come to the words that Mikayla and Steven want to share and hear. The words that will take them from being engaged to being married. You two have known each other from that first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes. Indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informed way. All those conversations that were held riding in a car or over a meal or during a long walk, all those sentences that began with when we're married and continued with I will and you will and we will, all those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart, all those common things and more, they are the real reason of a marriage. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we've talked about, promised, hoped, and dreamed about? Well, I meant every word of it. Now you shall say a few words that will take you across a new threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between the two of you. For after these words, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. As Mikayla and Steven share their vows, I invite everyone who is here with someone they love to join their hands. In this way, your spirit and energy may join theirs. I'm okay with the fact that the two of you don't love me. So as you share your vows, I want you to look at each other. Do you, Steven, choose Mikayla to be your wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, as long as you both shall live? I will, Mikayla, I love you.
I will, Mikayla.
I love you.
I love you.
We didn't rehearse this. Do you, Mikayla, choose Steven to be your husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, as long as you both shall live? I will, Steven.
I will, Steven. I love you.
Mikayla and Steven, now insomuch as this day you have consented together in marriage, by giving and pledging your vows, your love, your lives, and your gifts to each other, and have expressed this through the symbols of your rings and your vows, by the authority vested in me under the laws of the state of Maryland, and with the blessings of God, it is my honor and delight to pronounce you husband and wife. It's almost time for the kiss. This is known as the delicious part of the ceremony. Do you all know there's a reason why we kiss at weddings? The act of marriage is so life-changing and so empowering that not only do we need me to pronounce it and the state to certify it and God to sanctify it, but we need our couple to seal it. Shortly, I will invite Mikayla and Steven to complete their vows so they will forever be sealed with a kiss. I will encourage them to kiss for 7 seconds. Some of you may ask why 7 seconds. In many cultures and traditions, the number 7 symbolizes perfection, abundance, fullness, and completion. The reality is it gives the photographer time to capture the picture. Now, Mikayla and Steven, though we didn't officially rehearse this, I believe you know how to kiss each other. So I now invite you to kiss each other for the very first time as husband and wife. You can do it again. Want to do it again? You can kiss again. Being the first to call you husband and wife, let me congratulate you on your marriage. In celebration, I offer you a gift for your marriage and life together, a rose. There's one for you, and there's one for you. A rose, so simply and often used at weddings, is a symbol of love because it begins as a tiny bud, and with time, it blossoms to full beauty. A rose is considered a symbol of love, and a single rose means one thing. It means, I love you. So it is fitting that your first gift to each other as husband and wife be a rose. Now please exchange your first gift as husband and wife. In a way, it may seem like you've done nothing at all. Just a moment ago, you were holding one small rose, and now you're still holding one small rose. But in fact, you have both given and received one of the most valuable and precious gifts of life, the gift of love within marriage. Mikayla and Steven, wherever you make your home in the future, I hope that together you will pick one very special location for a rose vase, which you will find among your gifts from me. Now listen carefully. In every successful marriage, there are challenges. How you approach and resolve them is what will continue to make your marriage successful. Sometimes it might be difficult to find and share just the right words. If this should ever happen to either of you, go get a rose, a single red rose, and put it in that vase. For that rose, I'll let him pass. For that rose, that single rose says what matters most of all. That single rose says the words, I still love you. I charge your spouse to accept the rose for the words that cannot be expressed. And remember the love, the passion, the joy, the hope, and the commitment that you both feel today. Family and friends, now that you have heard Mikayla and Steven share their vows, I invite you to hear this vow. And if you agree, please answer loudly with great enthusiasm and joy by saying, we will. Let's practice we will.
We will.
Like enthusiastically.
We will.
Okay. Do you, their family and friends, promise from this day forward to pray for them, to encourage, love, and support them in being steadfast with the promises they have made, and finally, and perhaps most importantly, to give them your advice only when asked?
We will.
Did you hear that? Okay. Mikayla and Steven, your wedding ceremony is concluded. Your marriage and celebration have begun. May your marriage always bring you love and joy, filling your hearts and homes throughout all the days of your lives. May the world forever be a better place because the two of you met, fell in love, and married. May you be rich in blessings, kiss and smile often. May your love be as endless as your wedding rings. May you have a partner to share the adventures and joys of life. May you share the wisdom and love of a spouse. If you are so blessed, may you see your children's children. May your days be good and long upon the earth, and may you grow old together on one pillow. May you know nothing but happiness from this day forward. Now I pray the sun brings you new energy by day, the moon softly restores you by night, that the rain washes away your worries, and that the breezes blow new strength into your beings, your love, and your marriage. Amen. Congratulations. Mikayla and Steven, your wedding ceremony is complete. Your marriage has begun. Now go forth holding hands in love and joy this day and every day. So now you're going to get your bouquet back, and then you're going to get the roses to Mom's, and you're going to go out and dip. Okay? We're just waiting for the music to cue.
Like the fool I went and stayed too long. I'm wondering what I'm doing, baby. Here I am, I'm still delivered from you. Then that time I went and said goodbye. Ooh, baby, here I am, I'm still delivered from you.
applause rolling, let's welcome Carter Finney and Allie Durbin. Let's get a nice clap. Come on, everybody, let's hear it. Now please help me welcome Kate Tolan and Jesse Moxley. Of tonight's festivities, give it up for the best man, the maid of honor, everybody, Katie Jermaine, and Matt Moore, everybody! All right, friends and family, if you all would please rise. Let's get it nice and loud and welcome the reason why we're all here tonight. Friends and family, give it up for the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Ceresville!
Was the song that was playing during their first kiss.
Is Matt Orr. If you would all please welcome Matt to the microphone.
Hello, hello. How is everyone doing tonight? Good, good. All right, perfect. Well, I'm going to read off my phone. I know it's 2025, so that's completely acceptable. But everyone have a drink? Or at least everyone that is drinking has a drink.
Yes, I am.
All right, good, good. So that's how you start a good toast. I'll start by introducing myself. For those of you who don't know me, you may be at the wrong wedding, but my name is Matt, and I've probably known Steven for 3/4 of my life. And I know there are a lot of great men in this room today, some of them architects, engineers, electricians, but of all of them, I get to be the best. So it's fantastic. And one of the first things I want to thank Pickles and Beans for letting their parents be here tonight. And I'm truly honored to be Steven's best man today. I'm glad Steven found someone that's so kind, funny, good-looking, and humble. But enough about me. Let's get to that. So, Steven and I first met in middle school, but we really didn't know each other that well. We hung in similar social circles, but it wasn't until senior year of high school that we got really close. It was during then he finally made the switch from soccer to cross country. Coach Wiley. But yeah, we were both captains that year, and we took a different approach to leading the team. So I was definitely a little more hard-edged and pushy when it came to the teammates, never really allowing any excuses. Steven was always the one listening to our teammates, cracking jokes, keeping it loose, keeping the atmosphere up. And I will have to say the moment that stood out to me the most comes back to when we were coming back from one of our meets. Steven turned the speaker all the way up on the bus and got us swaying back and forth, rocking the place. And Wilhelm from the front of the bus stepped up and yelled at all of us to stop shaking the bus, to calm down, and that became one of the running gags all year. And from then on, I knew that as a group we came together, and Steven had the amazing ability to connect everyone with his presence. So, and for as long as I can remember after that, we were as close as brothers. So through our highs, lows, he's become really family to me. So Steven actually helped me get my first job ever. So he was working at Target at the time as one of the bosses, and he was looking for someone to push around carts and clean toilets. So he decided to call me in. He gave me a great introduction, so I was able to get the job, but I personally think he just did that so that way he could boss me around all the time. Just make up for all those workouts that we did together that I dragged you through. So, and then moving forward, I helped him work on all his cars, rotate tires, do oil. He brought in Guido the Italian Stallion. You don't remember that one? So, and I know it really broke Mikayla's heart the day that he finally had to trade it in. So, and as Steven progressed in his career, he became a physical therapy, and from there he helped with both my dad and my brother while they were coming back from injuries. We trust no one else other than Steven at ATI, so that was fantastic. And Steven's always been the life of the party wherever he goes, whether it's on our many Florida trips, or even on the Warped Tour, where our friend Josh Kalina hosted us, and he gave him the nickname Strawberita.
One more Strawberita!
I will remember before the first Warped Tour, we all decided we were going to shotgun beers in the parking lot, and Steven, as we all know, has the special ability, he can crack the shotgun without using a key or anything like that. He uses his snaggletooth, cracks right into it, and then downs it like no one else. But no later than a couple minutes, we look over and he is having a hard time holding it back. So he was in the corner just returning it all up. Do you remember what you said? You blamed the bacon. The bacon was so greasy you couldn't hold it down. So, but no, all in all, the biggest thing for me was when Steven finally moved downtown. You remember you moved right across from the fairgrounds, and that's when all this came together. I remember you go out on dates, you fill me in. Of course, none of them would end well. No. Before you. So, but then one day, he met Mikayla. The next time I came over, he told me everything. He was like, oh my gosh, Matt, I went out with this girl. She was so pretty, so sweet, so kind. How did I get so lucky? And I remember him always worrying. He's like, oh, is she going to call me back? Are we going to go on a second date? And luckily, Mikayla called him back, reached out to him. And it wasn't until that you invited me along with you and Mikayla that I knew how lucky you were that she was your perfect match. Not only was she beautiful, sweet, and kind, but she's a woman that supported you and pushed you towards your goals. She truly completes you and provides you with everything you have now. And through the years, I got to see you guys grow together. You got a house, moved in together, you got pickles and beans, and I mean, If you check the gift that I brought in today, maybe something else, who knows? I know Mikayla would not be upset if there was a third kitten in the family. But I'll quickly shift my focus from the new married couple in the room and compliment the bridesmaids. You guys did a great job. You all look amazing, and I know you were a massive help to Mikayla on this big day. So, now Steven, even though we're growing up and our lives are no longer as inseparable as they once were, you'll always be my best friend, and now I have another amazing friend in Mikayla. So I'll always be here for you both if you ever need anything at all. And I love you lots, and if we could all raise our glasses to the amazing couple, Steven and Mikayla.
He got to go first because this would be a tough one to follow. So anyway. Hi everyone, for those who don't know me, I'm Katie Germain. I'm one of Mikayla's best friends, and I have the utmost honor of standing beside her today as her maid of honor. And before I get started, I just really wanted to take a moment to acknowledge the most important part of today, the main reason we have all gathered here. So with that being said, let's please give it up for the open bar. All jokes aside, I feel so privileged to stand beside Mikayla today. I moved to Maryland in the 6th grade at 11 years old, and I met Mikayla in our roundtable homeroom class, and I vividly remember Mikayla from that class, not just because she had the most beautiful hair I'd ever seen, but most importantly because she had the sickest collection of those mini erasers from 5 you know. And also the best graphic t-shirts from Kohl's, my favorite being the orange, staring at the glass of orange juice saying "Mom?" As Mikayla and I grew up and grew closer over the years, I watched her going from telling me in the 7th grade PE locker room that her mom promised she'd let her dye her hair brown next year, to fully embracing her beautiful red hair and thanking everyone who compliments her for it, which is guaranteed to happen at least twice in any public outing I've ever made with her. Mikayla and I have walked through so many seasons of life together: middle school, prom, senior week, going off to college, starting our careers, watching Mikayla walk across the stage and earn her PTA degree. All moments I knew that I would be remembering forever. As we leaned on each other for wisdom and support all these years, one moment that I didn't quite realize I would be remembering forever is a day that Mikayla and I sat outside at Middletown Park during COVID, and she told me about this guy that she had been going on dates with. She said he was cute and tall and working in physical therapy too, that he had taken her out to dinner in downtown Frederick and they had a nice time. She went on to describe him as so nice. Maybe too nice. And being the wise 22-year-old expert on relationships that I was, I listened, thought about it for an entire 30 seconds, and confidently told her that it just definitely wasn't meant to be. Well, it turns out that not only was I dead wrong, but so was the age-old saying of nice guys finish last. I guess nice guys finished first after all, because that guy was, of course, Steven. Fast forward a few years, Mikayla and I now often joke about that day on the bench in Middletown Park. Well, Steven knew after one date, Mikayla only needed a few to realize that he was exactly what she needed after all. She now describes Steven as the love of her life, her rock, her steadfast partner in every trial of life, her favorite person to laugh with, the best cat dad, and today, most important of all, her husband. I've never seen her so giddy and calm and at true peace with anyone other than Steven. And for those of you who don't know, by the way, Mikayla and Steven met on Hinge. Now, for anyone over the age of 30, raise your hand if you know what Hinge is. Anyone? It's a dating app where you meet people online. Yeah, woo! And you hope for the best. And for anyone under the age of 30, 35, raise your hand. Raise your hand.
I'm under 30.
Okay, now keep your hand raised if you're single. And now keep your hand raised if you're a guy. Okay, I'll be taking note of that. I I'm just kidding, but for anyone who's experienced modern dating woes, I think we can all agree what sort of Hinge premium subscription did these two sign up for to land us here today? Because I've definitely been using the wrong one. So, anyway, jokes aside, it's been a true gift to watch their love story unfold. Steven and Mikayla's relationship is a true reminder that when God has something special for you, he will never let you miss it. Mick, I admire so much about you, your strength, your perseverance, your work ethic, your humor, your faith, and your loyalty. You're the first to offer prayers to someone in need. You have the most amazing intuition, and you're the best gift giver I know. You make the ordinary moments the most fun, and you're always there for the people that you love. You tell it like it is, stand up for what's right, and always keep your word. You've been an incredible best friend, daughter, sister, cousin, niece, mentor, and co-worker, and today you get to be a wife. Mick, I love you. I'm so thankful for 15 years of friendship and counting, from movie nights to shopping trips, smoothie trips, and squishmallow hunting. I cherish every single moment that we've shared together. I thank God every day that he gave me you as my best friend. Steven, you're a lucky man. It's been an honor to watch you love and cherish Mikayla all these years. I really hope you'll enjoy growing old with her just as much as I enjoyed getting to grow up with her. Here's to a lifetime of love, laughter, and many more happy and healthy years together. I love you both. Cheers to the bride and groom.
So the shoe game is a chance where we can see how well the bride and groom know each other. They each have a shoe. I think they switch. There's the bride's shoe, and that giant boat that the groom is holding and the bride's holding another hand. Just kidding. Keep them where they are. So when I ask you a question, what I hope you'll do is raise the shoe you think is most likely belongs to the person that fits the answer. So hopefully you guys got that. Does it make sense? All right. How about some noise for the bride and groom? A little bit of encouragement as they get started. All right. We're going to start off with romance. Who said I love you first? Aww. Go ahead, Mikayla. Well, who is more romantic? That's the next question. Oh yeah, that's a nice guy. All romantic. How about this? Who is more stubborn? She's checking. You answered correctly. All right, let's go. Who has better taste in music? This guy is not missing. All right. Who's the better cook? All right. Who starts the arguments? I call that a tie? All right. Who's the first to say, I'm sorry, in those arguments? Steven, you're all right, my book. You're all right. All right, I lost my place. Good grief. Who is the boss in a relationship? Well, you guys know that going in, so that's good for you. All right, let's see. Who does the most driving in the relationship? All right. All right, let's talk about coordination now. Who's more likely to trip over something? It's got to be the shoes. All right. I can't believe I can say this. This is crazy. Who farts more? Oh, be careful, be careful. All right, that was a guess. Okay, next. Who is a bigger baby when they are sick? Who's got that famous name cold? Okay, my man. Who is more likely to fall asleep first during a movie? Okay, how about this? What about cry? Who's more likely to cry during a movie and get emotional? Okay. All right. Who is the better physical therapist assistant? Yeah. I'll echo that sentiment. Okay. Who looks, this is a tough question, right? Who looks better today? I think that's a correct answer. Who do you love more than anyone in the world? Aww. Well, fantastic. Give the bride and groom, the happy couple, a round of applause.
Let me tell you. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the doors out the deep. Okay, I see a brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least. Don't take my talking to your own. I can keep it chill like the Soviet blunt. I'ma keep it real when your man long gone. If you're looking for a friend, then you got the wrong song. Baby girl, what's good? What's with ya? If you book tonight, that's fiction. I'm outside, no pictures. You want me? Go figure. To the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. Hey, to the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Hey, girl, you got me. I'm singing. It's like, oh, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, oh, and then just some white. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know.